So this is a reading that I was doing for a client, cleansed the space first, and it's a shadow work reading where we ask the questions of what am I hiding from myself, how is the shadow causing issues for me, how can I bring this shadow into the light, what am I projecting onto others, what can I look forward to when illuminating this shadow, a message from the universe, and an extra oracle card. So, as you can see, we are drawing these cards. We have the Sun, we have the Knight of Cups, we have Justice, and then for the fourth question, we have the Moon, which is Major Arcana. Then for the fifth question, we have the King of Pentacles. And for the sixth and final question in the basic reading, we have the Page of Cups. And I'll go over all of this here in a second. Now, these were shuffled beforehand, same with the Oracle cards. And for the Oracle card, we have Crossed, which gives the answer to what this client should focus on immediately, as in the now. And so we will break down these cards going forward. So here we have the whole spread in front of us, and the first question is, what am I hiding from myself? In which the Sun card was pulled. So the Sun is one of the major arcana, and it generally is a very vibrant card, meaning vitality, joy, success, optimism, clarity, and authenticity. In the context of the reading, it would seem that Spirit thinks that you're hiding these things from yourself, hiding away from being your optimistic, joyful, and most authentic self. This could be a defense mechanism or a way to avoid disappointment, but you're missing out on the light of the sun by hiding yourself away from its joyful rays. So the second question is, how is this shadow causing problems for me? In which the client got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups represents romance, idealism, charm, seduction, and emotional expression. So when asked how is your current shadow causing issues for you, this shadow has revealed that you've been blocking yourself from what the Knight of Cups offers. Perhaps romantic feelings have become more muted, your confidence or charm has weakened, and you try to tone down your emotional expression. This can be causing issues in your life, especially in something like a relationship. Now, the third question is, how can I bring this shadow into light? In which the card that was pulled was Justice. Now, Justice is another major arcana card that represents accountability, fairness, integrity, justice, and oftentimes legal matters under certain context. But when asked how you can bring your shadows into the light, the message seems rather clear. One must be accountable for their actions, push past pride and ego, and admit to wrongs. Live in fairness. It seems that this card is calling out an issue with accountability and perhaps a more controlling nature that needs to be quelled. Admitting to wrongs and compromising, acting with integrity and fairness is the only way to move past the shadow currently dragging you down. The fourth question asks, what am I projecting onto others? And the card that was pulled for this is the Moon. The Moon is another major arcana card that represents the unconscious thought, confusion, illusion, intuition, and fear. This card represents what it is that you project onto others. So whatever scares you, whatever confuses you, or whatever feelings in your gut that cause anxiety, this states that you've been placing that onto others lately, which is most likely causing some sort of conflict in your life. The fifth question asks, what can I look forward to when illuminating this shadow? And the card that was pulled was the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles represents wealth, success, security, competence, luxury, and generosity. This is the card that was called when asking how your life might be illuminated if you break past your shadow. Obviously, this calls to an increased sense of security, a more comfortable space for you and for others, and a warmer and more charitable mindset and heart. And lastly, in the basic reading, we have the Page of Cups, which is your message from the universe, representing imagination, caring, sensitivity, innocence, and messages of love. This card asks that you focus on your words of love towards others. taking in their words with a sensitive and understanding heart, that you care for others as you should care for yourself, and that you learn to love and listen again as you once did when your mind was more innocent from life's burdens, more free and creative. You must go back to a simpler time in your life and nurture those parts of you again. And for the bonus oracle card, for your oracle card, I asked Spirit what you should focus on now, and was given the Crossed card. This card is about choices, searching for purpose, and daydreaming. In a way, it aligns with the Page of Cups. Seek your purpose. Figure out what it is that truly drives you. Learn to live, to dream, and be ambitious again. And make sure to think through your choices so that you might achieve that goal. Hope this helps.